Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for January. This month begins in sensational fashion for your zodiac sign because of a new moon in Capricorn on the very first day. If you have been considering some kind of makeover to your personal appearance or some major fundamental changes to the way you approach life over the festive period, this is your opportunity to springboard into the new year in the most dynamic of ways. And it's not just because of this new moon. This new moon also embraces the qualities of Mercury in your sign, as well as Pluto. Mercury is about thinking, our ideas, talk and thoughts, but Pluto is very much about a deep, innate power and desire to get what we want. And something has probably transformed in your situation, especially if you're born in the first 10, 12 degrees of Capricorn over the last 5 years. And that transformation can continue apace in this new year. And you also have Venus in your sign, which suggests, although it's tracking backwards for much of the month, that there can be some focus on your love life too, but you may need by the end of the month to make a firm decision about what you're going to want to do. Now Mars is going to be important to all of this because Mars is right at the top of your horoscope in your midheaven and will be there right through till the end of July. Now Mars in the 10th solar house is going to give you a lot of natural authority and confidence. If you put this together with your desire to manifest your individuality, which having all these planets in your sign gives you, and the desire for new starts, then you have it all. Do you? Well, perhaps not in some ways. Because where you can go wrong is by rushing into situations in a way which is actually a little bit out of character for you and your sign. You don't necessarily pitch into situations without a great deal of forethought. You're not Aries, you're someone who considers the options, the downsides, the upsides, the tactics, the politics, and then you apply yourself with patience and tenacity over the longer term. Remember, your ruler is the staunch, though stern energies of Saturn. You are the sticker of the zodiac. But you have these influences as this year begins, which is asking you to really be much more daring, to be more enterprising, so to not be quite so concerned that some things or strands might not work out. Your mantra can be, I want to try something new, and the fresher and the more refreshment it gives me, the better it can be, and good for you if so. Where things can go slightly awry is Mars could trick you into providing a false mask of confidence that can see you try to force the pace quicker than really is right for you as a person and all the history and experience you've accumulated over many years. So great to go a little bit outside your comfort blanket, for sure, but it's just about doing it in a way which could potentially be sustainable. Now from the middle of the month, not only is there a full moon, which suggests if a relationship is weak, this can be the time of reckoning. It also suggests that as Venus goes opposite Jupiter, that someone else could really be having quite a captivating influence upon you. And it could be more than one person. There's no doubt about it. When Venus is in your zodiac sign, your options are not usually limited. And with Jupiter there as well, sparkling your sector of alliances, something magical could happen for you. There is no question about this. But it has to be someone who understands this desire you have to really fulfill your untapped potential. And that means someone who is flexible, enabling of you, not just someone who wants it all their own way. So that's going to take some cooperation. And that's where you just need to trim back on the energy of Mars at times. Now, there is going to be a move on the 12th, when Mercury moves into the next zodiac sign from yours, and that's going to give you the evidence of anything you have started, not just this year in the early weeks, but perhaps towards the back end of 2013, of how it's shaping up, what kind of form and function it's taking on. And then Mercury forges a stunning link with Mercury, and with Uranus, I beg your pardon, and this could give you a fantastically brilliant idea to make more money. And you may actually laugh when it comes up because it could be something that, when you think about it, was so simple. This is reinforced even more when the Sun moves on the 20th, and then there is a new moon in Aquarius on the 30th. And it's all about your values. It's all about making sure that the things that you're starting out upon in your new journeys are things, or the refreshment you're putting into the things that are important and you want to keep going from your past, that there is some kind of evidence that your efforts are providing some kind of feedback of reward. And from the 20th, I think you will start to see this. But remain open to the input of someone close to you who may see things very differently to you. At times they may exasperate you hugely because they are a different kind of character. But actually that's what can make the chemistry between you work so well, because you kind of challenge each other, but something good can come from the process. And then as the month comes to a close, well, Venus does combine with Pluto. This is going to see you at your sultry and potentially most seductive best. You've just got to apply it to the right person or right situation. Or if someone hits on you, just be wary a little bit about what their motives are. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Capricorn. Wishing you a very happy 2014. Good luck and goodbye for now.